Hello there, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning into Mentium, the podcast that takes you on a journey to unlock the full potential of your mind. My name is Majama. I will be your host and your guide on this adventure into the fascinating realm of mindset, mental fitness, and personal growth. In each episode, I dive deep into the intricacies of the human mind, exploring the power of positive thinking, resilience, and the strategies to cultivate a mindset that propels you towards success. So buckle up for a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation. Get ready to unleash the power of your mind with Mentium. Hello and welcome back to Mentium. Thank you so much for joining me one more time. As always, it's a pleasure to have you around. Today, I bring to you a topic that I dealt with about 10 years ago in my blog, in an article that I wrote entitled Living an Unhurried Life. You see, in today's world, we are constantly bombarded with messages that encourage speed, fast success, quick results, you name it. But what if that's not the best way to grow? What if real transformation requires something we tend to overlook? Patience. Well, that's what I want to discuss with you. The value of slow growth and why being patient is one of the most powerful tools for personal transformation. This isn't about laziness or procrastination. It's about understanding the natural rhythm of life and embracing them for true, lasting success. To deal with this, here are the topics that we will be tackling. Number one, the culture of instant gratification. Number two, the myth of overnight success. Number three, the power of patience. Number four, the need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Before ending it with number five, how do we cultivate patience in a fast-paced world? Let's get into it. So let's start by addressing the culture we are living in. It looks like most of us living in a fast-paced world are victims of a disease called instant gratification. Yes, we are suffering from a lack of patience. We want it all. We want everything now. We want success tomorrow, results overnight, and achievements with minimal efforts. But the reality is, this mindset is going against the very laws of nature. When you plant a seed, you don't go back the next day to see if it sprouted. So why do people think that they can sow Monday and reap Tuesday? This is such an important question to ask ourselves. Because you need to understand that everything in life has cycles, just like seasons. Summer doesn't come right after winter. And we don't graduate from school the day after we enroll. So why do we expect results immediately? What's really going on is that our desire for speed and quick outcomes often blinds us to the beauty of the process, the growth that happens over time, the learning that happens in the waiting, and the development that occurs through patience. Now let's talk about one of the most misleading ideas we face today, the myth of overnight success. Social media has amplified this narrative. We see entrepreneurs, influencers, or successful business owners, and it seems like they made it big in the blink of an eye. But what's missing from these stories is the years of effort, failures, learning, and persistence behind the scenes. You see, success takes time, sometimes years or even decades of consistent effort. Malcolm Gladwell's famous 10,000 hour rule suggests that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to achieve mastery in any field. Think about that. 10,000 hours. That's not overnight. That's years of dedication and hard work, often without immediate results or recognition. What we don't see in these overnight success stories are the long nights, the moments of doubt, the countless small victories that pave the way. And that's why it's important to shift our focus from quick wins to sustainable long-term growth. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about how we wait and what we do while we wait. You see, armed with patience, you have to know that what is yours by divine right will come to you at the right time, not at the time of your choosing. When you've done what you were supposed to do, you need to let go and let God do the rest. This is the essence of patience. It's trusting the process, trusting the timing, and having faith that the results will come when they're meant to. Patience allows us to endure the delays, the setbacks, and the moments of doubts without giving up on our goals. It's the belief that growth is happening even when we can't see it. And when we think about nature, it's clear. Nothing blooms all year round. Plants take time to grow. And the same is true for us. Growth is not always visible, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Now, here is the part that we often forget. When you finally achieve what you've been working for, take the time to enjoy it. So often we're in such a rush to accomplish the next goal that we don't even stop to appreciate the one we've just reached. So when you've got what you want out of life, be it a high-paying job or a successful business, take time to enjoy it. You don't want to achieve success and be a stranger to your own life. That's powerful. You do not want to achieve success and be a stranger in your own life. Living an unhurried life means understanding that success isn't about reaching the destination, but it's about enjoying the journey and the rewards that come along the way. It's about slowing down, appreciating what you've earned, and savoring the fruits of your labor. You see, it's easy to get caught up in the next big thing, but what we have to understand is that continuing to work full-time while living part-time wasn't part of your goals. You are only truly rich when you realize that you have enough. I want to pause here and really reflect with you on this idea. You are truly rich when you know that you have enough. You know, most of the time, we're always running after something new. We yearn for something, but the day we get it, it's no longer important to us. We always think that the pasture is greener on the other side, without realizing that we have acres of diamonds in our own backyard. If we only believe that what we have is enough, what we want is ours for the taking, we can start to enjoy life. So knowing that you have enough and you are enough will really allow you to understand that you have everything. Ending with point number 5, I would like to talk about how do we cultivate patience in a world that's always telling us to speed up. Here are a few practical steps. Number 1 is to set realistic expectations. Understand that real growth takes time. Whether it's building a career, starting a business, or improving yourself, setting long-term goals can help you stay grounded. Number 2, focus on small wins. Celebrate the incremental growth, the incremental progress. It's not about making giant leaps, but about making consistent steps forward. Number 3, practice mindfulness. This is one of my favorite, being present in the moment. Instead of always thinking about what's next, take the time to appreciate where you are right now. And number 4, detach from outcomes. Once you've put in the work, trust the process. Let go of the need for immediate results and allow things to unfold in their own time. You see, living an unhurried life doesn't mean that you don't work hard. It means you work hard, but you are not in a rush. You understand that what is meant for you will come in its time, and you are willing to wait and grow in the process. As we wrap up today's episode, let's remember that living an unhurried life is about much more than simply slowing down. It's about recognizing that real, meaningful growth happens over time. It's about being patient with yourself, your progress, and the process. It's about taking the time to savor the journey and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Thank you for tuning into Mentium today. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe, share, and leave a review. And most importantly, remember, slow growth is still progress. Keep growing, keep evolving, and I'll see you next time. But until then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. I am Majama, and this is Mentium. Peace.